All hail Biafra. This is Biafra Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment.
So finally, Uwazirike denies of being a witness against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And who is Uwazirike? Let us take it little by bit, because I uploaded a video about where I said that Uwazirike is the witness against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Some people said, oh, it's not true. Oh, you are bringing fake news. Uwazirike cannot testify against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Now I know that most of you are new. Welcome to this very freedom. Most of you are new. Who is Uwazirike? Uwazirike is the man that kidnapped Mazen Nnamdi Kanu many times. One of which Uwazirike single-handedly locked Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in DSS. Why? Uwazirike signed an agreement with Nigerian government to be eating Biafra people mugu. In 2006, ending of 2006, subsequently he was released 2007, but under Obasanjo regime, he signed an agreement to surrender Biafra. In his later confession, he confessed that he had no other option since they brought all his commanders to him in DSS. That Andy Oba, who was a co-in-law to Obasanjo as at the time, was the one who masterminded everything. He went and gathered all his commanders and brought them to Abuja. And Andy Oba was the person who made it very difficult for him to say no to Obasanjo. Uwazirike did all of this confession. So why did Uwazirike stone Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Why did he gather women to urinate on Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? The reason why Uwazirike gathered women to urinate on Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was because as at the time that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was accusing Uwazirike of sabotaging, Uwazirike was already a saboteur. Like he later confessed that in 2007, and in 2006, that Andy Oba gathered all his commanders, brought them to DSS dungeon, and Andy Oba made it very difficult for him to say no to Obasanjo. This was Uwazirike's confession. Had it been that I see that video, I would have let you see Uwazirike's confession. But in the course of this video, if I see it, I will let you to watch. And if I did not see it, it's none of my problem. Now let us go, please. Uwazirike said, after his confession, that Andy Oba brought all his commanders, which made him to sign under Obasanjo. What is it that he signed? He signed never to go after Biafra, never to pursue Biafra. He signed never to realize Biafra. He signed that no yaneri Biafra people mugu, because he begged them, if he surrender, that they are going to kill him, that they are going to stone him. So the only thing he asked Obasanjo is that he will be doing Biafra, doing the more you look, the less you see. Obasanjo, he signed under Obasanjo. When he was released 2007, Uwazirike was telling Biafra people that he have gone to Onga. OMPO, OMPO. OMPO is the Association of Unrecognized Nation. Why is it that a man who later confessed that he signed an agreement with Obasanjo against Biafra because he saw all his commanders that Andy Oba brought, why is that man in OMPO and was not arrested? Why is it that Uwazirike used Nigerian security escort and was not arrested? Why is it that Uwazirike remained in Nigeria and have not been arrested? Because that was what he signed under Obasanjo from his own confession. From his own confession. Why I am going deep is because of the people saying, oh no, chief cannot betray. Chief cannot betray. You are carrying fake news. That is the reason why I knew that a lot of people came newly in this very freedom. But let us go and take one after the other. Uwazirike arrested Mazen Nnamdi Kanu Between 2008 to 2009, he imprisoned Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, threw Mazen Nnamdi Kanu inside prison. When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu wanted to do wedding, that was, let me be specific here. When he wanted to marry Uchechi, the Judas now, the one now Akpabio na atako ha na nwunye our late Ikemba, Kampo Bianco Ono. The one Akpabio na atako, I told you people na Akpabio na ataha. Now you see the evidence that the Akpabio with Bianca Ono was seen outside the country, and Akpabio was focusing on Bianca. Two of them will lodge. This is what they do, using me and you to catch fame. Bianca is now a minister in a government that hated the Igbo people, in a government that is against Igbo people. But that is not where I'm going against. When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu wanted to marry Uchechi, Uwazirike arrested Mazen Nnamdi Kanu before the marriage of Uchechi, locked him up. It was Eze and Lolo that went to beg in DSS for the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu stayed in DSS almost a year, being locked up by Uwazirike. Then, that was before the marriage. Then when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu wanted to do marriage for Uchechi, he was arrested by Uwazirike scouts. They beat him up and urinated on him. Are you getting the point? That is where to arrive on who will testify against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Now, when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was arrested in 2015, Uwazirike was jubilating. 2015, Uwazirike was jubilating, thinking that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's dream was going to cut short. He called him all manner of names. He called him criminal. He called him tout. When he was released in 2017 and subsequently surfaced in Rome and later surfaced in Israel, where all of us know and see him, Uwazirike started attacking him. Uwazirike called him all sorts of names. Uwazirike called him thief. Uwazirike vowed that he will bring him to book. He said, onye buru mmadụ ụzọ shibe mkpọmkpọ ite na-ebu ya ụzọ enwe mkpọmkpọ eku na mkpọmkpọ ọkụ. Then, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, while broadcasting, said that Uwazirike was bound to testify against him in his formal release, that the witnesses that they said that they will bring against him, Uwazirike is there. Most of you doesn't know. That is the reason why it is not possible. Why are you bringing enmity to people? Oh, Uwazirike was calling for the release. Most of you came newly. I told you people, I'm not in struggle to massage your ego. I'm not in this struggle to massage your stupidity. I am in this struggle for truthfulness and in all honesty. I care not. I said nobody. I am in this very struggle of Biafra. Now, after Uwazirike called him all sorts of names, called him a criminal and all of this, during the launching of Eastern Security Network, Uwazirike claimed that Eastern Security Network, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu sent Eastern Security Network to his house to assassinate him, but he disappeared. He said he disappeared, whereas nothing as such. Nothing as such. If we want to get Uwazirike, we will circle his house. Kedu disappear. If you know men on the ground then, disappearing was something that anyone can get. Yes, because it goes to a point that there is no option. It is disappearance. We did it in mass. Go and ask, in mass. So disappearing is not, when you hear disappearing, if you have never disappeared before, you will say, hey, disappearing was done in mass. I belong to the Dragon Squad then. The Dragon Squad did it in mass. Too many. Lion Squad, then they did it in mass. Everybody be Kukuna Lion Squad. So nobody that, unless you did not pay your money to go for blessing or to go for the prayer. So disappearance was not a money, was not a big deal. But Owazirike claimed to the entities that doesn't know what disappearance is all about. Oh, I disappeared. So if we really want to get Owazirike, then we know how to disappear. We know the medicines for the disappearance. He couldn't have disappeared. I maybe the disappearance before now. But he came to lie to people. Oh, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu sent people to him. He disappeared. Everybody, hey, oh, they were too much. Hey, they were too much. I was looking at this one and say, oh yeah. So this man is a local mugu, a local 419er. And people then, we are looking at him, clapping for him. Hey, they were too much. It got disappearance that everybody was disappearing anyhow. Disappearance that everybody was disappearing anyhow. As at then, when the struggle tarapo, only over a flat, 10,000 on Haiti, 10,000 pay your money. Ejuwega the prayer in my own branch, 10,000. So the money was not much. Because when you hear this, though the disappearance cost a lot, it cost a lot, but based on Bombokri, but 10,000. 10,000, unless you did not pay your 10,000, you will not disappear. 10,000, you disappear. But if you want to do it individually, it costs a lot. It costs almost $1 million plus. But how it was due to the struggle of a thing, it was downed by those doing it because it is their avenue of helping the struggle. It was 10-10. And Owazirike came on social media. Oh, I disappeared. I was looking at him. So after this thing, he bound that he will get Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to book. That Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will be kidnapped. That Mazen, he bound. There is nothing that he did not say. At a time, he said that he will definitely go and present to the authorities the atrocities of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. So Owazirike did not hide it. He called all of us criminals. Where did Owazirike do U-turn? Because most of you came Owazirike na boy abaro you. Listen, let me reiterate. The people to bear witness against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Uche Mefo, Udele, speak. Obontunu Ruago, Ogu, Ejiofo, Ifani Ejiofo, Uche Echi, that is, Nkesi na yobu munye, Delilah, Nkesi, oh, my husband did not commit any atrocity, about that game. The game na about me. Uche Echi is inside. Benjamin Mmadụ Yoshi is there. Chinasa Nwa Bingo, Chinasa Nwoshi is there. In fact, Chinasa Nwoshi is the number one. The one going on Radio Biafra saying, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, he's there. He's in the lineup of those to testify against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Benjamin Mmadụ is there in the lineup of those to testify against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. So don't say that I don't know or I don't know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. All of them, all their names are there. All their names are there. And what happened? What happened after that? I am a man religious, known as the Great Seer or the Sea of the Seer. What happened after that? Where is the turning point? You remember when the message came to me that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, we should pray for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, not knowing during the time that all of us are reading Psalm. Because most of these people saying, oh, you are bringing fake news, do not know the story. They don't know the history. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, Owazirike is planning evil Uwazirike is the bad evil. It is there on Radio Biafra. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu made the exposition by himself, saying the connection. But what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did not know is that even Chinasa Moshi and the Uchechi is there. Uchechi is the biggest sabotage. One of the biggest sabotage. The agreement was to buy Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and never allow him to leave. Go and check what they are doing. The agreement that they have is to buy Mazen Nnamdi Kanu because all of them are committed. If they allow Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, he is going to say all of their names. Their own agreement is to buy him. Uchechi is there. Uchemefo is there. Opontunu Uduago is there. Chinasa Motion is there. All of them. Many of them. But in the Clement and have a commander. All of them are there. Ejiofor's name is inside. Ejiofor, in fact, Ejiofor was the eyes of them. So let us move on. Oh, you are carrying fake news. You are carrying fake news. I know that your propaganda lies and deceit doesn't do anything. I am a money oremidius. Dike home chana mo. Ipokwa mnesa 5 years. Magwagi ha ngwara gi ugbu a. Because some of you follow Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, Mazen Manu Monumenta. Ejidene unchefu all the teachings and everything. And those who wanted to bear witness against him, all of you have forgotten. Just because most of them now are using idea, oh, release him. Where did Uwazirike turn? Uwazirike turned in 2021 after the kidnapping of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. We did not know that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu had been kidnapped. They were preparing to bring him back to Nigeria when Uwazirike did a video. He came out to do a video saying, oh, that he couldn't sleep. He think all through the night that now he was against IPOB for being going for Biafra in a violent way. That was what he said, in a violent way. That he have think over it, that since he could not get Biafra in non-violence, but that was a lie. Uwazirike did not go non-violence. Uwazirike, we fought with arms during Uwazirike time to force the handwork of the clock. In fact, most of the Masop people were shifted to the creek to aid the militants in the creek there with the help of Asari Doku boss commanders. So I know all of those things. I'm bringing it to the public now. Oh, come on, oh no, it is a lie, it is a lie. I was commander under Uwazirike. I was a junior commander under Uwazirike. So he cannot lie or bring all these kind of garbages that he brings on social media to tell people. I was child commander under Uwazirike. That was my bush name then. Under Uwazirike. Are you getting it? So reserve this particular name. Uwazirike, a dangerous liar, made a U-turn in 2021 when he came out to do that video. During this time, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was nowhere to be found. He said that he had fought non-violently, but now he realized that he cannot achieve it. So those that wants to get it by violence, that he is not going to be a stumbling block to them. Now, ask yourself, if Uwazirike came out to confess that he signed under Obasanjo, what did he sign? Why did he make a video to say he have fought non-violence, knowing fully well that he have signed under Obasanjo to remove the Biafra? So why is he still saying from his mouth, he made the confession that they brought his commanders that made him to sign. So what is that he signed under Obasanjo? With his mouth again, he came out to say that if he have fought non-violently and he cannot get, that he wants to allow people that can get it through violence to go on. My dear brothers and sisters, few days after that video, it was announced to us that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is in Nigeria. Few days after that particular video, it was announced that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is in Nigeria. So the reason why he came up to exonerate himself was because Aka Parano Udogu. He have come out to exonerate himself. Oh, so that it will be a thing that he said in a video that he can no longer fight against us. Some of you with a small brain. Some of you with a small brain. You do not recollect things easily. You do not recollect something easily. Now, let me show you another angle. The same Owazirike who made a video that he can no longer stand against those fighting with violence. The same Owazirike made video against Master Simon Ekpa when he started leading Biafra Liberation Army. He made a video against him. If he truly wanted to exonerate himself, that he doesn't want to be a stumbling block against those who wants to bring Biafra, why did he make video against Mazi Simon Ekpa after confessing that he can no longer speak or be a stumbling block to those who wants to get it by violence, as he said? But we know it is self-defense. Nobody is violence. Nigeria is the violent one. So why did he make video against Mazi Simon Ekpa? Which means he was using takia, the Islamic takia. The more you look, the less you see. Now, let us go on, please. Let us go on. Now, the same Owazirike who said all of these things, exonerated himself, started calling, oh, release Mazi, he cannot sleep. The reason why he was calling for the release of Mazi is because he wants to appear innocent in the face of the Biafra people. Oh, I am doing video for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released. As you see, those who call for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to buy started doing video. Oh, like they are sympathizing for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Going by Anibuogu, Rita Anibuogu. Rita Anibuogu made a countless of videos saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was raping teenagers. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was impregnating women around him. Rita Anibuogu, who went further to become APC whatever, campaign or whatever. They wanted to turn IPOB then into political pressure group. Is it Rita? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody Anibuogu, who later went into this petty politics, who accused Mazi Nnamdi Kanu of impregnating women and all of this. At the end of the day, if I'm not mistaken, her name is Rita Anibuogu, right? If I'm not mistaken. The same person started making videos saying, oh, against Mazi Simon Ekpa, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's style of freedom is different. If it is different, why did he fight against him? Oh, Makados, I am revealing the style of Wazirike Diabion now because most of your brains are not tough. You are not meant to be tough in this very struggle. This very struggle needs mentally tough people. As you see me, I do not. If you are talking rubbish, I'm looking at you. Just like Madam Unuji Akontu, Nele, Asini on Ato will end once and for all. Once and for all. Mazi Simon Ekpa will be released. One day, Asini now will end once and for all. I'm letting you to know. All the lies and deceit will end once and for all. I am telling you. Letting you to know the truth. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter their lies. It doesn't matter their propaganda. I see I end once and for all. So as of now, the people running propaganda